Hi everyone, welcome back to Vital Healing. My name is Dr. Candida Schwartz. I am a naturopathic doctor as well as an intuitive healer. And for Thursday's episode, I kind of wanted to talk about the phrase, our thoughts become our reality. This is a very common phrase. I'm sure most of you have heard. It is meant for self-help. It's meant to help you manifest and take control of your life and make all of your dreams come true. But for many people, it's kind of a double-edged sword, or kind of bittersweet is maybe how I should say. It can be kind of a scary phrase for a lot of people that I work with as an intuitive, as well as for people that are coming as for a naturopathic appointment. Who gets what I'm saying? Who kind of understands? Like who kind of like who's with me? Send me a little message. Let's get a conversation going, because I think so many people feel it, but they don't really talk about it. So there are lots of different ways that we can change our thought process. You can do it with meditation, obviously, journaling, emotional freedom technique. There are lots of different essential oil, lots of different things that you can do to kind of calm the brain and just kind of calm the nervous system, calm the mind. I even have other videos on things that you can do to help with this. But when somebody is struggling with something, like for instance, a fertility patient or somebody who is really wanting to find, their long-term partner, their husband, their wife, their true love, their soulmate, whatever they're looking for. Somebody who's feeling really lonely and wants to find, a really good friend or their tribe. People that are struggling with chronic illness, especially like cancer patients who are approaching those that next step of labs to see like what's happening with the tumor, what's happening with the cancer. Lots of people that are worried about finances, have a lot of poverty pictures, and are really trying to manifest prosperity in their life. I mean, there's so many different examples that I could give you right now. Those people can really, really struggle. That is a scary phrase for them. If they really don't believe that they deserve money or a baby or true love, their thoughts could potentially continue to reflect that. And the more that they have those thoughts and those limiting beliefs, the more they have fear that they're going to continue to manifest the negative thoughts that are happening in their lives. That's one layer of it. The second layer of it is, if you are with me, you probably are empathic. You're probably pretty intuitive. How many times did you have a thought that was negative and it came true? So how do you know if your negative thought is actually just a download of information, or if it's just a fear and a restless, a hamster wheel, that kind of noisy brain that is kind of has that devil, that caricature with the devil and the angel, and it's just that kind of limiting beliefs, that kind of nasty voice that's saying, no, you don't deserve true love, or no, you don't deserve to be a mother or a father, or whatever, right? You don't deserve to have money, you don't deserve to be successful. So there's a couple of different layers that can really send people on a downward spiral. And I just, if I stop the video right here, I feel like I could open up a conversation and help people not feel so alone. But I would like to offer some support, some things that I like to do for my patients and clients. I love the Bach flower essences. I love all flower essences. If you can get your hands on a local flower essence company, I think it's that much more powerful because it's local. It's made locally from the flowers that are on the land in your community or in your state. I think that whatever grows around us is what we need for medicine. But I don't have one at this point in Maine. So I really love the Bach flower essences. This one's gentian. Gentian is like discouragement. It's like the woman trying to get pregnant, or the couple trying to get pregnant, and they get their period. And they're just like discouraged because it's they just can't imagine a positive outcome for a future event because they have so many stories around feeling disappointed, every month getting your period and, things like that can be so heartbreaking for people. Going out on a date with somebody and they're just not the right person, or getting yourself really excited about somebody and you wait and wait and they don't follow up. Not getting the job, not getting the clients, not being able to build your practice or your business. That can be really disappointing. Gorse is a little bit, it's kind of like Gentian, but Gorse is a little bit more like, I'm just pessimistic. Like, I just feel down and out, negative, negative, negative. I can't get myself to even try for whatever I want. So that I really like for that one. And then just noisy, noisy, noisy brain. Just that brain that just won't shut up. It's just spinning, 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 spinning. Kind of that OCD, just it, you can't get out of the loop in your brain that you're experiencing. Like, I can't stop thinking about my next set of labs that I'm going to be getting back for whatever chronic illness I have. Another thing that I really like to do, and this one, if you are on any kind of medications, especially like psychotropics or heart meds, especially like hypertension meds, but if you're on any kind of medication and have any kind of chronic illness, please consult your doctor before trying a supplement. This is why I don't do a lot of supplements, but this one is GABA and theanine, and it's called liposomal neurocalm from Designs for Health. And this formula in particular it just puts you in that Zen space. Like, I do it sometimes before I'm meditating. If I just really can't drop in, I do it when I can't sleep. I wake up in the middle of the night from a bad dream, or and then just the witching hours, where your brain just won't shut up and you just need to get some rest. You can do up to 4 squirts a day, and what you do is you squirt them in your mouth and then you hold it for 30 seconds. That's what's so interesting about this formula in particular. It's liposomal, so it's going into the cells in your body, so it goes into the like your mouth tissue, the tissue in your mouth, and it has a more direct like, it goes directly into the blood a little bit easier. It's more absorbable because it doesn't have to go through the whole like GI and the whole process of absorbing your nutrients or your medication. So especially if you have like any chronic illness, especially like gut issues, it might be harder to absorb. But this is an amino acid, and then it's also a neurotransmitter, and this can just really put you in that brighter, calmer, happier headspace, so you can approach why you're having these negative thoughts. That's the last thing that I kind of want to talk about. Why are you having the negative thoughts? Is this an old story that you are kind of combating? Is it something that somebody taught you when you were younger? Is this just what your mom always did? Is it what your dad always did? Is it something that you learned as behavior? Is it something more spiritual and psychic for you? If it is an intuitive hit, how can you sort it out and kind of get to a place of peace with whatever's going on, rather than just staying in a chronic fear state? So I did guided meditation last week's episode for dealing with fear around illness, but you could do that same meditation and kind of talk to your brain and the thought. I would say 8 or 9 times out of 10 when I work with people, when there's something that you just don't want to let go of, like it's like that noisy brain or whatever, like we were just talking about, anything that comes up for you, there's a loyalty to it. And it might be good to explore it. So if you're having a moment and you're feeling like, oh, this is going to be negative, there's going to be a negative outcome to my labs, maybe you could sit quietly and just breathe with it. Understand, like, what is that loyalty? Why are you having a hard time letting go of that thought? Why don't you think you deserve that true love, that baby, that pile of money in your bank account, that healthy bill of health. You know, what is going on with you? It might be nice to explore that. There are so many people that can help with this. Acupuncture can really help. What I do, the readings that I give, there are lots of different supplements that can help with imbalances in the brain. That might be causing it. And then, acupuncture, Reiki, polarity. I mean, there are so many different energy healers that you could go to. I, of course, would be happy to work with you, but there are so many different people that can kind of help calm those voices down so you can tease them out, so you can sort them out. And so you don't have to push for happier thoughts. You can just kind of allow it to unravel and be, without pushing. I just feel like the more we push, the more we fight, the more the downward slope, the more we go into fear and scarcity and heartbreak and grief. When really I feel like we need to kind of just talk about it and sort it out. Another thing that I do every morning that I just think really can be so cleansing and clearing, I do this sometimes after I give a reading or I have a patient. I just love burning sage. I think sage is I clean my house with it. I clean my property. I clean my workspace. I clean all of my spaces with it. I bring it in to the clearing space as soon as I'm done working with clients, giving them a reading or a craniosacral treatment, and or both. If I'm feeling really tight, like if my brain is really quiet, this can be really calming. These are really beautiful spirits that you're calling in that are benevolent. Tension in your neck, tension around your belly, tension around your heart, your past. Another just really simple thing that clears the energy and just kind of very simply is ringing a bell. Calls in the angels. It reminds you that you have higher beings that are there. You're just not remembering them in that moment, but they're there to help. They're there to guide you and protect you and give you good information. So ring that bell. This is another one. If you're really lethargic and you're just like, I'm lazy, I'm bored, I'm depressed, ringing a bell can really get that party started, get you moving, get you going into a different direction. So those, honestly, I really just wanted to talk about those specific things. So the little bonus ideas, they really were just something that I just wanted to add. I wanted to kind of add to the conversation, but truly, I just wanted to talk about that phrase. I just wanted to, I see you, I get it, I understand. And I just wanted to open up the conversation. So if there's anything I can do, vitalhealthclinic.net. I have so many different things that I offer. I offer these YouTube videos. There are lots of different guided meditations, emotional freedom techniques, work with essential oils, different ways to relax the immune system, the nervous system, so many different things and so many more that are coming. So if I can help in any way, I have a line of therapy jewelry. This is the pre-night. It's on my Etsy page. This is the stone that heals the healer. There are lots of different things that I offer on my website. So go check them out. Sign up for my newsletter. Turn on the notification bell as you subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate the support to get my voice out there and utilize this platform to the most I can utilize it to get this information out to as many people as I can. But like and share and just keep on being awesome. Okay, even in your hardest moments, I just want to always reflect back. You are still perfect. You are still perfect. You are still awesome. And acknowledging those hard moments just makes you even more awesome. All right. Have a great time. Have a great day, and we'll see you next week.